Hello, my name is Oscar Fire, and welcome to a vlog post. I don't think I've done one of these since June, I want to say, when I started my job again. I think. Maybe. Anyway, well, I'm trying to think what to really say, because I feel like it's just like the time I need a vlog post, but I'm not really 100% sure what I actually want to say in said vlog post. Because there are things that need saying, but I don't know what order to say them in, or what's going to be worthwhile to say them, or if it's worthwhile. First things first, channel updates. I have to apologize for last week, where I only got 3 videos out, 2 Third Age and 1 Prophecy of Pendor. I've just been feeling kind of stressed lately, and slightly aggravated lately, and even though the previous week was extraordinarily productive, I had tons of videos the previous week, last week was abysmal in its complete lack of content, and I have to apologize for that. I'm just feeling kind of, I guess, stressed out lately, because as you may have noted in my Third Age video from like 2.5 weeks ago, my birthday was about 2.5 weeks ago, and I guess maybe I'm having a bit of a crisis, realizing that, you know, I'm 27 now, and I've done remarkably little with my life. Remarkably little with my life, in part because I have no idea what I'm really doing with my life. You know, but I'm kind of just meandering through life doing really nothing noteworthy. I've done nothing noteworthy. I don't have any idea what I could do that would be noteworthy. Not that I want to be famous per se or anything, or want to do something great and grand and spectacular, but just, you know, something, you know, just in the idea that, you know, when you living your life is just one of the, you know, the idea of living your life, though, is what I'm trying to say. You know, like, just having done something with your life, you know, like get married, or find a nice paying job as opposed to a crappy deli job, or, you know, things like that. You know, it's like one of those things where I think that's kind of where I've been. That's kind of where I've been at, wondering what the heck I'm going to do with myself. And that's kind of what happened last week, kind of like why last week was really, really poor on videos. I'm going to try to not do that this week. You know, I'm going to try to record some Mass Effect later today for tomorrow, and, you know, record more Third Age so that, you know, so I'm all ready for the rest of the week. I don't have many hours this week either, so that's going to help with that as well. Admittedly, I'm not really sure how much time I should be committing to YouTube, but So yeah, I hope that you guys have been enjoying the content I've been putting up lately. I know the channel activity has absolutely spiked since I started doing Third Age again, because I know that everyone loves Third Age. You know, but I hope that for those of you who watch, I hope that you guys have been enjoying you know, things like Overwatch and the Flash games I've been doing, and, you know, my return to Mountain Blade Warband. I hope that you guys have been enjoying that. Because admittedly, this channel does take up a lot of my time, and it doesn't really feel worth it if I am playing, you know, if I'm playing games that no one's really interested in. You know, if I'm not making content that you guys aren't interested in. I guess it's, you know, the more I think about it, the more I realize it's not really worth your guys' time. Admittedly, it's not really, you know, not worth my time, even. Admittedly, it's not really worth my time. I'm not playing things I'm having fun with. It's one of those things where I'm like, hey, I gotta strike a balance between things I have fun playing and things you guys enjoy watching. So it's one of those things where I'm like, I really hope that you guys are enjoying it. You know, I mean, there's some implications that for some of the lesser watched videos, maybe you're not so much, but at the same time, I can't play Third Age Total War all day, every day, because I would just get bored and burn out really, really, really fast. I mean, heck, I burn out on the things I burn out half the time on campaigns that I'm really enjoying anyway, just because the way they kind of drag on. So next point of not contention, but the next point of order. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. No, this really isn't like a city council meeting or whatever. But the next point to talk about is Extra Life, because I've completely neglected that all year this year. Extra Life has definitely been something that's kind of been on the back burner for me. It's not that I don't care about it or anything. It's just that between quitting my job, spending 3 months really stressed out, preparing to move back to my parents, and then getting my job back, and then dealing with a huge amount of change at my job, because there's a lot's been going on at my job, you know, because the reason I went back, of course, was the fact that the previous department manager got fired, and the end result is that we haven't even had a department manager until about 3 weeks ago, and now we're getting used to him, and everything's kind of all over the place right now. But, you know, it's like, the thing is, I've just not been thinking about Extra Life. I'm not really sure what I want to do regarding Extra Life, because I've never been terribly good at the whole Extra Life thing. The first year, you know, I've yet to meet a goal for Extra Life or anything, and it's just generally been a thing where it's like, I'm not really sure how to incentivize people to donate for Extra Life. You know, I'm not sure how to incentivize people to watch any live streams I do, which is very rare, in part because no one watches them, and I don't really feel like wasting your time doing a live stream if no one's going to watch the live stream, and it's very it's very hard to kind of deal with Extra Life, because I'm not sure what exactly I need to do in order to really get... I am covering up my microphone with my hand. Not really, like, it's kind of just floating in front of it, but I'm sure that's obstructing the sound, so... If the sound sounded really weird in the past 2 minutes, like the past 20 seconds, that's why, because my hand was just, like, hovering directly in front of it, like it's hovering directly in front of the camera right now. It's not really... Okay, actually, my hand hovering directly in front of the camera is very unhelpful, because, yeah, it's hovering directly in front of the camera, you idiot. Alright, anyway. But yeah, I'm not really sure how to handle Extra Life. You know, in part because I haven't really recruited anyone to my team, and I really haven't been paying any attention to it. And, of course, game day is in about a month and change. And so I should probably start focusing on that more. Now, a couple of a friend of mine and my mother... Sounds really funny to say that out loud. Actually did donate to my Extra Life campaign for my birthday, so I'm actually up to $110 donated, really suddenly and unexpectedly. And I guess basically the whole point of saying all this is that I want to encourage you guys again this year to pay some attention to Extra Life, to give it some of your attention, to give it some of your efforts if you can, if you have the money and so forth. And if you don't, share it around. And if you have a lot of time on your hands, to actually join the team, because I would really like to, because I started a team this year because I really wanted to make something of it, and now it's really now we're coming down to the wire, so to speak. I mean, we have all year, but you know, it's like you really want to kind of meet your goal by game day, because that's really the big day, and after that everything kind of peters out, everything gets kind of quieter on the Extra Life front. You know, you really don't want to, you don't want to put yourself in a position. You know, you want to put yourself in a position where you kind of do everything after the fact, because that's when it gets the least attention, that's when people remember it the least. And what you want people to do is actually remember Extra Life. You want people to remember that, hey, there's a bunch of gamers playing video games to help kids in children's hospitals, you know, to help kids with, you know, or terminally ill or chronically ill, you know, and you know, you want to make sure it stays in people's minds, and the best way to do that, I think, is to kind of push it out all in the same general time frame. Anyway, but yeah, so I want to encourage you guys to take a look at that and think about it and so forth, and share it around as you are able. And honestly, I think that's about it, I think, because I can't think of anything else to do right now, anything else I can really think of. So I want to thank you all for watching this vlog post. I know that I know that was a little abrupt, frankly, a little odd. It's just there's a couple of things I really, really wanted to talk about. A couple of things I wanted to mention, and now that I've done it, I have no purpose anymore. Yay! So I want to thank you all for watching this vlog post. Be sure to leave a like and a comment down below, especially comments, since it's a vlog post, and vlogs, I think, more than any other video, requires some feedback from the community. So be sure to do that. Also, be sure to check the links in the description below for links to my Twitter and Facebook pages, Extra Life 2016, you know, the thing I was talking about. And I will catch you next time, as I'm probably not going to do another vlog post until probably about November. Until next time, everybody!